You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Welcome to Monday. My name is Brock.
I'm Dalby. So I'm looking at getting my life insurance readjusted. Now that I'm a non-smoker for 3 years, I can really reap some benefits and saving money.
Do I get any money if you die?
I mean, if I've got any left. After Mallory and the kids and the dog, if there's anything left,
I've known you way longer than you've known Mallory. That's so disrespectful.
She's put in better time. Maybe not more time, but better time. Anyway, so I had to have a nurse come over and like take my blood and measurements and all that stuff. I found out yesterday my blood pressure's great. She took the blood, took the samples. My weight is pretty much exactly where I expected it to be.
Sure.
Brother, I am shrinking.
You lost some height.
I used to be measured by a doctor over 6'3". When she measured yesterday, she was like, "Oh, it's 187 centimeters," and I don't know why that number stuck in my head. So I went and did the conversion after she left. I am 6'1.8".
You know what this is?
What is this?
This is your karma for coming on this program on a regular basis and calling me a short king and making fun of my height, considering I'm just an average fella.
I mean, you know.
Good, I'm glad to hear.
Almost average.
I'm glad to hear your health is good, and I'm glad to hear that you're declining physically, too.
Thank you for covering all your bases.
You know what it is, actually? It's the Ozempic is just working in the wrong way.
Right, yeah. I was told when I started taking Ozempic for my diabetes, it would rein in my waistline, not my height. Not that I would be less effective on the basketball court.
But, you know, I will say, I mean, I saw it with my grandparents, like, over the years before they passed, like, not to compare you to my grandparents or anything.
Yeah, well, easy now.
But it is true. It's like scientifically proven that the older you get, you shrink down, right?
Aging is a brutal process that humans go through. Because you're right, like, you will lose some measure of, I've already lost over an inch on my height. My knees crack loudly every time I go to get up. I am both graying and bald, all because I just had the audacity to not die at 27.
You know, we can do something like in the studio here. We can start marking your height every single year, like when you were a kid.
But it's going down.
Slowly watch you decline.
I do love the idea of a little chart that just shows like, this is what you used to be. This is where you are now.
Everybody wants to relive moments from their youth, don't they?
Not in that way.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Did you watch the Conor McGregor fight on Saturday?
No, as it turns out, getting older and going to sleep earlier on weekends really saved me some money this weekend.
I had some buddies come up from Milton. We went golfing. We were all jacked up for the fight.
Oh, the hometown boys are in the house and it goes like that?
69 seconds and watch this guy like tear his meniscus.
And that's, to be fair, like everybody's talking about like, oh my God, crazy, the Conor McGregor fight only went 69 seconds. Nice. It didn't go 69 seconds. It went like 8 seconds. And then for some reason, the ref just let him stand there for a bit.
Well, you could see Max Holloway was like pointing at him like he's clearly injured.
This fight has to stop. I don't want to beat up a man on one leg. And the ref was like, I don't know. We paid a lot of money for this. Let's go.
As soon as he jumped out and threw that kick, like everyone in my basement was like, oh,
why?
Oh, it took longer to do the walkouts than anything.
And like, it's so funny because I'm seeing all the takes because it was 5 years since his last fight or something like that. And like, oh, McGregor is getting old. He shouldn't even be out there anymore. And it's like, listen, he did that big jumping switch kick and like maybe tore his meniscus, maybe an ACL, whatever it was. If you or I tried to do that same maneuver,
sure,
my leg would detach from my body.
I just felt like, what a waste of, I never order pay-per-views. It was $80.49.
Oh.
And I did the math, 69 seconds. Because, like, if you're a Fairweather fan, you just tuned in for the McGregor fight.
Right. When's the last time you bought a UFC pay-per-view? The
whole card was sick, to be honest with you, leading up to that.
Yeah.
But if you just tuned in for the McGregor fight, you're $80.49. You essentially paid $1.15 a second to watch McGregor go full Bambi's mom. Like, there's Metallica songs with longer intros than that.
Yeah. That you could have spent less money on. It's so wild when you break it down like that. Like the fact that you could spend $80 to watch a bunch of men try to maim one another, specifically in your case and in the case of a lot of people, hate watching the Maniac.
Yeah.
People paid that much money per second because they wanted something bad to happen to Conor McGregor. And then when it did, it wasn't satisfying
I
enough.
actually feel bad for people who had an illegal stream. You probably spent more time trying to click the X's on the ad pop-ups.
Getting around all of the blockers.
They probably just like got spiraled on someone and they came back and were like, what happened?
Yeah. He went to do that big switch kick and everything froze before he landed. And then when you came back, everyone was leaving the building.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
So we were talking about the Conor McGregor fight, and then someone texted in at 762-555 and said, you can talk all the ish you want about Conor McGregor. He still got paid $15 million on Saturday.
I have seen, because like Conor McGregor is not a particularly popular dude these days with all of his extracurriculars and stuff. And so I've seen people being like, I prayed for this and this happened, like him getting hurt or whatever.
Sure.
But it's like, yeah, not his best night, but he also will be going home to sleep it off on a giant pile of money.
Yeah, I did some math. I mean, we were talking about how the fight only lasted 69 seconds. He was guaranteed $15 million just to show up and step in the octagon.
Which he did. He made it.
Dude, Conor McGregor made approximately $217,391.30 a second being in the octagon there.
That's disgusting. Say it again. 200 and what?
$217,391.30.
I don't think I made that much money collectively until I was in my like late 30s,
I don't
early
even
40s.
know if I've made that much money in my life. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's crazy.
So they also project that his like total earnings after a bunch of everything else could be anywhere from $30 to $60 million.
Well, and that's the thing is Conor McGregor famously has been one of the leaders in like combat sports in terms of getting paid based on pay-per-view buys. So, but you know, all these people who bought the fight, whether they wanted to see him or they wanted to see him get knocked out, he's making money off all of that.
At $60 million, that means he earned $869,565.22 a second.
Almost $1 million a second.
Crazy, right?
To throw 3 kicks, fall down 4 times, and get punched about a dozen times.
Meanwhile, I did do some Googling here.
Sure.
The average Canadian worker makes approximately 1.1 cents a second while actively on a job site. So
just to let you know, there is a difference between Conor McGregor and the rest of us.
So maybe throw a jump kick and tear your meniscus and get that WSIB money today at work, guys.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
You know, when you clean up the house, sometimes you find things that you forgot were there. Or, I mean, depending on how long you've lived in the house, sometimes you'll even find stuff from previous owners,
Sure.
previous tenants. A 77-year-old woman in Ottawa showed up at a OPP police department asking for help after she found a grenade in her basement.
She found a bomb.
She started cleaning out her basement and apparently, according to this article in the Ottawa Citizen, found a live grenade and another shell of some point. I have to assume war relics from back in the day.
Sure.
Didn't know what to do with them, so just loaded them up in the car and drove them to the nearest police department.
How'd she go about bringing that up? Was she like, hey, come out to my car? Or did she just walk in and was like, I found this?
Well, apparently, I think she must have done the first one of the like, hey, can you come out to the car? Because the article, the police officer says that the grenade never entered the building. Although maybe that means she brought the shell in first and was going to go back for the grenade on the second trip. But yeah, they basically figured out what she had and immediately evacuated the building, shut it down, managed to contain the grenade, and then had to call in CFB Petawawa for their bomb disposal unit.
Oh my gosh.
So they eventually showed up and packaged it up in whatever way they do and detonated it so that it couldn't hurt anybody.
Even driving with that in your car, like what'd she put it in? Because you just hold it the whole time? Or
Well, no.
I'd be so scared driving with a bomb in my car.
77-year-old, I have to assume both hands on the wheel. Feels like the right call is you put it in the cup holder, right? In the center console there. Just have it rattling around next to your soda cup, your water bottle.
Are you supposed to bring a bomb to the police station if you find it?
They are very clear, so they're using this as a teachable moment. Like, thank you to this lady for helping to calm the situation down once it got out of hand. But please, from now on, if you find explosives, You call us. We'll come to you. Don't come to us.
I mean, I'd just be scared if I feel like I just want it out of my house, to be honest with you.
Which I think is like, that's the natural response. Like, if I found a grenade anywhere in my home, my first instinct would be, I don't want this in my home anymore.
Well, it also would be making me think, like, who the hell lived here before?
Right.
Unless it was like her husband, maybe that passed away or something.
Maybe he's a vet.
Maybe
he had fought in the war, brought back a souvenir, and just like, I get that. Guys hide stuff from their wives all the time. Grenade makes as much sense as anything else.
Your kids were maybe sketchier than you thought when they were younger. Like,
I think that would be the thing that freaked me out the most. Having 2 kids in the house, like, this better not belong to one of you.
Yeah.
This is not okay to be bringing home.
I wonder where she found it in her basement.
Right.
Like,
tucked in a trunk, or like, was it just on a shelf somewhere?
Yeah.
Feels like that's the sort of thing you'd find behind like a loose brick in the wall. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
someone hiding this for a rainy day or something.
That's crazy, man.
So yeah, if you happen to find any explosives in your home, call the authorities. They will come to you.
That's even a crazy phone call to make, to just be like, I have a bomb.
Right. You got to be real careful how you word that.
Right?
Otherwise, the SWAT team is
I'd be
coming.
like sitting in my house like I'm going on a first date, practicing what I'm going to say so I don't come off as crazy.
Writing yourself to a little script.
So hear me out.
Hello, my name is Drew, and I found a grenade in my basement. Please come take this.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something that's going to blow your mind.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
We were talking about the lady in Ottawa who found a grenade in her basement. So we asked 762-555, what's the craziest thing you've ever found at your house? You want to stay anonymous, so we'll keep you anonymous. But what's your story, man?
So I was working from home a few years ago, and my ADD kicked in, so I decided to lift up this piece of plywood that was sitting over like a hole in my basement, a hole in the foundation that just went underneath to where all the sand was. Where I'm from, there's no water or anything. It's just all sand.
Okay.
So I dug down with this paint stick for, maybe about 12 inches. And I was like, I reached my hand in and I pulled something out, and I immediately pulled out a small little revolver.
Oh,
like,
oh my God.
I'm not kidding. I know. And like, I was kind of in shock. I said, look at this. I sent a picture to my friend, and I said, you got to look at this thing. And he said, I thought maybe it was a 22 or something like that. But he goes, look at the size of that barrel. So it was like an old 38 or a 32. Did a little bit of research on it, and then I put it through in like an anodic bath and stuff like that. And I actually got an imprint on it, like a liege mark, that it was an 1868 Webley British Bulldog revolver. That was actually buried in my basement. I still have it.
What'd you ever do with the
story.
gun? Did you turn it in? Did you call anyone, or?
Well, I talked to my buddy who was a police officer, because the firing pin was filed off. But he said you might want to let the chief firearms officer know that, because it's an antique kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I never did that. So it's just this on my man. No.
I mean, there's no chance that a gun that's been buried under a house doesn't have a history of violence.
I was going to say, I mean, you found an antique, but you also might have found an old cold case.
100%. Like, so this is, and the true story, I live in the house where my mom and her siblings grew up in, but was also the house my grandmother grew up in. So like, it's been in my family since 1949.
Someone in your family did something shady at some point, brother.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, no, it gets blatantly obvious. You know, I know that very well.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Of all the movies that are getting remade or rebooted, this one might shock you. A Free Willy reboot is in the works right now.
Please tell me it's a gritty reboot. Please tell me it's got horror elements to it.
I mean, I love that movie as a kid. I don't understand how it's going to work. It's obviously like, I mean, to keep PETA off their ass, they have to do CGI. They can't have like a real whale in there, right?
Oh, no shot. But I mean, even like the way of the world these days, like SeaWorld and Marineland and all these stuff, like all these places that have whales in captivity are getting run down.
Maybe that's the plot, actually. Maybe it's getting the whales out of Marineland that have been stuck there for the past 2 years.
Maybe it's PETA that's doing the remake, and this time Willie's coming back with a vengeance.
It's not a reboot, it's just a documentary.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Apparently, a lot of us have been singing Guns N' Roses' Welcome to the Jungle wrong for way too long.
If you're about to tell me that it's not knees,
no.
I'm not having it.
No. That is the lyrics there.
Okay.
But a photo's gone kind of viral from last week. Guns N' Roses was playing a show, and Slash's girlfriend posted a photo of Axl Rose, and I guess on stage for some reason, he has like a little karaoke monitors. I don't know if he's forgetting the lyrics these days.
He's getting up there, you know?
So she posts this photo, and when they're into Welcome to the Jungle, there's this part of the song. And I want to ask you, like that part, like this part right here, what is Axl Rose saying? What do you think he's saying?
Well, because it's like just before that, it's go down, it's sit down, right? It's go down, don't want to go down, sit down.
You thought it was sit down?
Sit down?
I always thought it was so down. I've never heard sit down.
Oh, I could hear that too.
I always thought it was so down.
Yeah.
So down.
What? So hang on, are both of us wrong?
Both of us are wrong. Apparently, the actual lyrics are suck down.
Oh.
Suck down?
Is he singing about hot dogs?
I mean, he's like talking about drugs, right? So like maybe it's...
I can kind of hear it.
Yeah, and if you listen to the isolated vocals, you can actually like hear it even better. Listen to this.
Never wanna come down, suck down,
Yeah.
suck down,
Yeah, it's aggressive.
down.
And it's crazy because you can listen to a song for forever
Sure.
and realize that you're just singing the wrong words. I mean, like, until like pretty much like YouTube videos, like you'd have to go through the liners of the albums. And if you do look up the lyrics to the song, it does say suck down.
Really? It's one of those songs that like it's just been around so long. We've all sang along with it so long. I would have never in 1,000 years thought to look up the lyrics to Welcome to the Jungle.
Right?
Felt like I had a pretty good handle on them up to this point.
I've been sucking down these lyrics for years, and I had no idea I was singing it wrong.
No idea I was supposed to suck down during the breakdown.
It's always weird, like, finding out that you've been singing a song, especially that you think that you know well. It's almost like when you hang out with someone and then you find out, like, the name that they go by isn't their real name.
Ooh, they've been going by their middle name the whole time, and you're like, whoa, hang on, your name is what?
I know nothing.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
We're looking for your favorite misheard song lyrics. What's yours, man?
It's the song Panama. Every time I hear it, it sounds like Anima. Dun, 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 Anima.
Just a really nice reminder as you're getting older that you might want to go talk to a doctor.
Well, I am 45, so maybe I should.
It makes all the rest of the lyrics so funny, like the whole buildup of like, jump back, what's that sound?
Oh, yeah, no, that song, every time I hear it, I know it's not that. But I just
It's a guy at
can't
the
get it out of
doctor
my
having
ear.
no idea what's about to happen to him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all I'm going to hear now.
Yeah, that's the thing that I love about misheard lyrics is like, sometimes you find out what other people have been hearing and it gives you insight into who they are as a person. And then every time you hear the song from that day forward, it fully ruins it for you.
A couple of Canadian rock staples here. Big Sugar's If I Had My Weed.
Yeah.
Right?
That's a classic.
And then the Bodies Covered in Goat Piss.
Yeah.
Probably two of the biggest CanCon ones out there.
Oh, for sure. And like, I know even in the case of Sloan, like they've said it before, they're like, it's great because it keeps the song in people's minds because it's misinterpreted as something so crazy.
A couple of different ones for Beast of Burden here. Someone said, as a kid growing up, I always thought the Stones' Beast of Burden, they were singing Don't Let My Pizza Burn.
I can kind of hear pizza burning.
It's a bit of a stretch, but someone else texted in and said, I always thought it was, I'll never be your pizza person.
I'll never be your pizza person.
But I do hear that.
Dude, that's true love. I hope everybody listening today finds their pizza person.
Straight up. We've got someone else on the line here. What is your favorite misheard song lyric, my man?
Monster Trucks, Righteous Smoke. It just sounds like Righteous Mo, the whole song.
the righteous Mo gonna set your soul on fire?
And it makes it so much less tough.
I will say, I think as a couple of Simpsons fans,
Yeah.
Mo Sislak, the Flaming Mo, maybe it was just an ode to the Simpsons.
And that's also what I picture.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
It's been over a year since American booze stopped being sold at the LCBO and stuff like that. And apparently, a lot of American booze companies are seeing a huge drop in sales since they're not able to sell in our country.
Oh, you've seen it. Yeah, like a lot of big Kentucky whiskey places and wines, all sorts of places have been like, please buy our stuff again.
A lot of California wineries specifically, and California senators actually planning on introducing a legislation called the Canada Act to try and look into like raising these bans so they can sell their wine here in our country.
I mean, listen, look no farther than the guy who sits in the biggest chair in your country. Like Trump literally started all this. All the tariffs, all the talk about co-opting Canada as a 51st state and all that. The booze thing was a response. And they haven't changed their policy. Like, I don't know why a California lawmaker thinks they can twist the arm of the liquor board in Ontario to do what they want.
It is crazy to think, though, that like a winery in California is affected because we're not buying booze. How much wine were we drinking?
Oh, buddy, we all know how much wine
I mean, I know. I
drinking.
hang out with my mom, too. I understand. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, you think, like, especially for Ontario, like, opposite corners of North America, and they're like, please uncork some bottles.
The population of that state is the population of our country, but apparently we're drinking more wine than all of them.
We do what we do, brother.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
You know those BuzzFeed quizzes that are so much fun? Yeah, that's not what this is. It's the quiz with Brock and Dalby.
All right, one of the worst parts about summer is all the bugs and insects that are out there.
They're everywhere, and they make it so that you don't want to spend what little nice time we have outside outdoors.
So we're going to do a bug and insect quiz. I'm going to give you a band, and you got to tell me the bug or the insect that is in the title of the song.
Usually when you give me the theme, because Brock does not tell me anything about the quiz, I find out at the same time as everybody else listening. I can usually go, oh, okay, I think I got like one or two. I have nothing.
It's kind of bugging you, eh?
My mind is a blank slate right now.
Okay, well, you want to give it a shot? The first one is very easy. I promise you this is like a guaranteed, like at least 1 point, okay?
Sure.
When I say Crazy Town, you would say?
Butterfly. Okay.
Come, my lady, you're my butterfly.
You know what? I'm going to be brave enough to say it. Great song. Great song.
You know what? I agree too.
Still holds up.
Not great tattoos on the guy, but great song.
Nope, not much else about that band was great, but that song hit.
Okay, next we've got The Who.
It's
a weird song.
It's The Who. You didn't need to add that part. I got nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Boris the Spider.
Boris the Spider.
Now he's
You know what? I take it back. Even for them, that was a weird one.
I don't know if that's anybody's favorite Who song. All right, you're 1 for 2 right now. Next, I'll say No Doubt.
No doubt. Oh, Spiderwebs. Yeah.
Hey, there you go.
Okay. Banger song.
Okay, all right. We're 2 for 3 here on the bug insect quiz. When I say Metallica, what do you got for me here? Fairly newer Metallica, if I can give you a hint.
Oh, that actually makes it worse. No, you know what? We could pretend, but I'm not going to get
From
it.
Hardwired, this was the one that they did with Lady Gaga at the Grammys. Moth into Flame.
Moth into Flame. You know what? And it's a bummer because I just talked that little bit of trash, but I actually did really like that song.
It is a 6.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're batting 500 right now, which isn't bad. Next here, we've got the Smashing Pumpkins.
Bullet with Butterfly Wings.
Yes.
Yeah.
No mention of butterflies in the song, but there is a mention of rats.
Do you remember NTV back in the day? Was it Newfoundland Television?
Oh, yeah.
I learned what the Smashing Pumpkins were from them just randomly playing that music video while they were waiting to come back from commercials.
You found out about the Smashing Pumpkins because of Newfoundland TV?
Hell yeah, brother.
That's crazy. All right, final one here. Okay. You're over 500 right now.
Well, but if I get this wrong, I finish 500.
The Tragically Hip. It's more of like a B-side.
Yeah,
deep cut.
I'm trying to dig through.
But like it's a lyric that everybody knows, and it's a great set of lyrics from this song.
I think my history of I think the band I've gotten the most wrong answers for is the Tragically Hip, and Today Is Another Day. I stalled as long as I could.
It is Bumblebee with maybe one of the greatest lyrics of all time.
Sat a bumblebee in your pants.
Yeah.
Are you just happy? Are you just happy to see me?
I honest to God do not remember when the last time I heard that song is, but that is an all-timer line.
You know what? The next time we play it, there's going to be a bumblebee in both of our pants.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
No, don't do that! I thought we were having a nice day.
We are.
Why does it matter? I thought we were having a nice day.
We are. It's okay.
We're looking for you to ruin things here this week. And we want you to ruin your first date.
Right. You are out on a first date with somebody maybe you just met through a friend or a colleague or maybe on an app, and you're about to blow it. What's the worst way you could ruin a first date?
We got a lot of voice memos coming in here of some date ruiners. If you are not one of them, that does make you a judge. Maybe pretend that you're on the first date with them and see which one has the worst answer possible. 762-555. You can let us know who you think deserves the $100 in Lotto Max tickets. But let's see what people are saying on their first date here. We got Chris.
Yeah, I think you're really pretty, but have you ever considered maybe losing some weight?
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's the end of the date. Goodbye.
That'll do it. Maybe if you're at the gym, maybe that's the only way that works, actually.
You know what? No, even then it just means you're about to catch a dumbbell.
No name on this one.
I love you.
You know what? That might be. I know that's only the second one we got, but that might be the worst thing to say on a first date.
I love you.
We haven't even got the appetizers yet.
I love you.
No dancing around it either. Just like it just sounds desperate.
It's literally 1 second long. Okay, we'll keep it going though. We got JP.
Remind me of my ex-wife. It's uncanny how much you two are alike. Hey, I think we should have a second date. What do you think?
I don't know if it was intentional or not, but the sounds of like
the door opening.
It makes it sound like he's opening the door for her.
Or she's trying to get out of the car.
Hey, before you go, you look a lot like my ex.
All right, we got Brendan here.
My doctor said that it's not contagious at all. There's nothing to worry about.
Well, now, does that ruin the date? Or is that reassuring?
It's reassuring about what?
It's not contagious. Everybody's fine.
Makes you wonder where they've been, though, doesn't it? Okay, a couple more. We got Mark here.
So anyways, yeah, the other thing I got to do is I got to move my house because I'm not allowed to be around schools in public parks anymore. They don't want me around small children. So, but, you know, it should be okay. That's okay, right?
Should be
Mark?
fine. Yeah. And check, please.
Oh, my God. Okay.
That's tough.
All right, one more here. No name on this.
So the dude at the first date is fart and try to blame it on her.
I love the idea of you sitting at the table and you just rip one and go, was that you?
Disgusting.
Ew. What's wrong with you?
It's like ketchup and onions. All right, round of applause. Honestly,
so good.
It's been way better than I thought it was going to go. You guys all ruined your dates, but somebody has to win here.
Can we both just be honest that the shortest one was the best one?
The I love you guy?
I love you.
It's the way he says it too.
I love you.
And no offense to the person who sent it in. He sounds drunk.
I love you.
I love you.
You're just going in for a kiss.
I love you.
Now, if you combined all the answers together and then end it with
I love you.
All right, there's no name on this one, so we're going to call you and get all your information. But ding, round of applause. We love you too.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
You know Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide Pitbull, right?
Dale!
Well, Pitbull has just set a Guinness World Record for the largest gathering of people wearing bald caps.
Stolen valor, by the way.
It's been a huge thing. I've seen this online for a while. People that go to Pitbull concerts, they wear bald caps.
Yeah.
They wear like the white dress shirt, just kind of like how he looks on stage.
And it's funny because it does feel like the whole thing started to kind of like make fun of Pitbull, but he's embraced it.
Yeah.
And so have the fans. And now it's like a heartwarming meme.
So over the weekend at a concert in London, they had an official count of 22,141 people in bald caps.
That's so much latex.
Now, if you're wondering how the heck did they actually count all these people, they had over 400 volunteers that were clocking the bald cap wearers, and then they actually had 42 drones in the sky to even count like all the other ones.
That's smart, to use the technology to be able to get that like digital imprint, as long as all the reflection from the sun off the bald caps wasn't blocking the
cameras. Oh my god, the shine would have been crazy.
It would have been so bright.
I wonder if they mistaked some actual real bald fellas for the fake ones.
Ooh, that's true too. I mentioned that bald caps are stolen valor, but what if like actual balds were in there ruining
there
the
had
count?
To be, right? I mean, statistically.
Right, we are everywhere.
But, you know, I was thinking, if Pitbull has the bald cap world record, I was thinking a lot of bands could do something like this. I mean, if you've ever seen Limp Bizkit before, everybody shows up with a backward red cap.
Oh, yeah.
They should just do that. They should easily make a world record for the most people wearing a backwards hat.
Absolutely. That would be super easy. You could even do something as corny as like, what's the dude, Rivers, whatever his name is from Weezer.
Rivers Cuomo?
Those big, thick black glasses that are like the hipster style.
Yeah.
You could have the most people wearing those in one place.
ZZ Top's still playing. You could do like a fake beard thing, right?
Oh, yeah. Or you go Sharp Dress Man or Pearl Necklace. Like they've got a lot of things that you could accessorize to have like the most of in one place.
I don't know what you call those things that Devo wears, those little red...
Oh, the fez hats?
Yeah, is that what that is?
Well, it's kind of it's not quite a fez. That's what the Shriners wear. It's like, I don't know, it's like a plastic pyramid on your head.
People wear that when they go to Devo concerts anyway. They could make a cheesy world record for that.
I was going to say, I think a Devo music video already has the record for most people.
But I was also thinking, you know, like bands like Nickelback and Creed and Papa Roach and stuff, a lot of people are referring to it as like divorced dad music lately. That's kind of the trend right now. I think one of those bands should really lean into that.
Okay.
And they should get people to bring their divorce papers so they could have the most divorced dads in one place.
The most certified divorcees in one audience.
Yeah.
It would be a great place to meet someone new.
Either that or it's a great way to hand the paperwork over to someone. You know?
You've been served.
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby Podcast.